Welcome to 2024. Happy New Year. I'm so thrilled to be here with you today and share this first day of January 2024 with you. There's so much to look forward to this year. We have our own intentions, and that is going to pave the way for us to make this an exciting year for us. There is a lot going on in the world, but we have our own small sphere that we can work with. And I'm looking forward to sharing this live event with you right now. If you are just joining me and you don't know who I am, thought I would share with you a little bit about myself. My name is Jackie Joya. I have been doing healing body work since 1995. I'm a life coach. I am a self-help author, a singer-songwriter, and a former dance instructor and choreographer. I have been in my own journey into joy for many years, and I'm always looking for ways to bring more uh, clarity to my clients and give them a sense of what it is that's going to make them really thrive here on earth. And my feeling about this challenge was that I wanted to give a little dose of tips, inspiration, self-reflection to give you some way to handle each aspect of life. So today we're going to be diving into what it is that you truly want and working with your mind and seeing what your mind is saying to you. We're working with the ideas of your health and the body coming up. We'll be doing work on relationships, on spirituality, on the emotional body, and all of that is yet to come this week, with the final day on the seventh day being a culmination of all of this wonderful excavation that we're doing to give you a nice self love pampering day retreat at home virtually through the internet. So I will be guiding you through that step by step. We'll be doing Qigong, meditation, journaling, some stretching, maybe some yoga, and doing some body self care with acupressure and massage. It'll be a nice way of rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit. So look for that information on my website at journeyintojoy.com. I will post the links with the video, but you can sign up through that as well. So let's talk about today. So, today we're looking at the aspects of what does joy really mean. And I feel that years ago, I had this experience that I wanted to bring forth to everyone. And the experience is this feeling of heaven on earth. It was in this meditation that I felt this sense of joy and peace and love just come over me. And it just felt like heaven, like I would understand heaven to be. And in doing that, I felt that this is something that I wanted to stay in. I didn't want to leave this space. And at my present circumstance, I wasn't experiencing that. So I made changes and I was able to reinvent my life and come to a new place where I'm now feeling that more often. I'm sharing that journey with others through healing body work and through workshops. And I really hope that through this experience, you can start to feel a little bit more of that sense of heaven on earth. When we say heaven on earth, what I experience it to be is uh, a freedom, a serenity, an experience of things clicking, opportunities coming, peaceful connections, romantic relationships that that lift you up and are supportive. And mostly it's that experience of love. And when we are in this energy of love, what it is that we love, who we love, we're feeling all these emotions, that helps us to feel more secure. And the feeling of loving yourself, giving yourself what you need, diving into things that bring you joy, that bring you up, believing in yourself, believing that things are always working out for you, seeing the results of your efforts in the experiences that you've had, and seeing your successes and relying on that for your sense of pride, that gives you that sense of joy that's deeper than that experience of that emotion of happiness. So, what I like to try to do is help you achieve that deeper sense of joy, that pride, that faith, that knowing that everything is going to be okay, everything works out. So, what we're going to do today is dive into what you would like to create for 2024. Doesn't have to be for the whole year. Let's take one small piece and let's just focus on one small action. But before we get to the actions, we're going to do some excavating. So, if you would mind, take out a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm going to ask you a few questions, and let's just see what answers come to mind. This is how you can really get to know what's happening inside you, and you can do this anywhere you are. You don't have to have pen and paper, but it is easier when you write it down so that you can really just start to let it flow, not have to keep it all in your mind. Once you get things out of your mind and out of your body, it's it's much easier to have like a blank slate to create from. And one of my journey pieces is that I love to create. And I think that as divine beings that we were created to be, we are in our essence are creators. We are creating in every moment of the day. We're creating uh, scenarios for peace, for joy, for happiness, for comfort. We could create chaos. We could create wonderful um, artistic expressions of ourselves. We could create, buildings, and that's what humans do. We create. So, wouldn't you like to create things that are going to bring you up? Experiences, relationships, thoughts. Wouldn't it feel better to have a good feeling thought and help that lead you into the next good feeling thought? Because you never know when your good feeling thought is going to attract something even more extraordinary to you. So, today we're going to focus on our thoughts a little bit, and just take out that pen and paper, because what we're doing now is going to lead you into what you want to put on your vision board today. And if you've never done a vision board, it's very simply a visual representation of what's happening here. So if you could put what's here into pictures, then you can just paste it on a poster board. And today, being the last day of Mercury retrograde, it makes things come to you faster if you can do this vision board. So if you get your ideas down on paper now, and then later you can go looking for pictures in a magazine, or you can go print out pictures from your phone or from your laptop and get those visual representations, even if it's not of you doing what you love or what you want to be doing. If it's, let's say, for example, you want to go sailing, you could put a picture of a sailboat on your vision board. You can even put like a little cutout of you like on the sailboat if you haven't, a picture of you sailing already, so that it kind of gives that impetus for the universe to say, okay, here you go, or God, or whatever it is you believe to help you to bring to your life more of what you want. Then that is also helping you to manifest what you want. So let's do some journaling here and see what comes to mind. Your very first question is, what do I really want? Now, this could be a big goal or dream. This could be something very simple. You could just want peace in your household. You could want um, to go somewhere this year. You could want to do uh, more business, more. You might want to start doing some live streams. Put that on your vision board, and that'll get you going. So, what is it that you truly want? And just start there. Don't judge it. Don't censor it. Just write all your lists down on, let's say, on the left-hand side of the page. And leave room on the right-hand side of the page for the next step. Now I'm going to ask you, if you see anything in that list that you've wanted and it didn't happen, can you ask yourself with all honesty and self-reflection, what got in the way? What stopped you in the past from getting what you want? So if you're trying to lose weight and you say, well, I just not don't have enough willpower. Well, there's a reason you don't have that willpower. Do you have any idea why you don't have that willpower? Can you go deeper? Can you understand? Do you stop yourself from doing what you know is good for you because of X, Y, and Z? And see if you can determine what that is. And then you'll do that for each item on your list. If you haven't gotten what you wanted, what is it that stopped you in the past? The next question I have for you is, why do you want it? Is it going to fill a void? Is it going to provide you more joy? What is the source of that need or want? And that's a big question because we don't always ask ourselves why we want something. Sometimes it's a soul urging that is calling out for it. Sometimes it's your mind saying this is what you really want, and it's not really what you need. And your soul is really the one that you need to listen to, the one that is speaking through your heart. That very first idea you have when you wake up in the morning, those are your inspirations. When you have um, an off the cuff idea that may seem like it's you know, not really in line with what you're thinking about, but it seems like it's something that you just need to do. That's your soul calling, that's your intuition. So see what things on this list are purely more from your human experience, with your thinking mind and wanting what others have, or wanting what looks good on the surface, and then see if that's something that is really in your heart that you're truly craving and calling out for. And you might have to sit with this a little bit today just to see what is true for you. And that's fine. It's good to take this quiet time and really get to know yourself, because how is anyone else going to know you or what you want or how to help you or make you happy if you don't know what is good for you and how to make you happy? And it's always important to know that if you don't teach others how to care for you, then they're not going to know. So we need to know these things for ourselves so that we can make good decisions going forward and then teach others how to love us. So take some time with those questions. If you're watching this and you're not live, you can always pause this video, write your questions and answers, and then come back to it. So you have all the time you need to be able to do this. But I'm going to move on, and I would like you to take one of those things that you thought that you wanted in the past or something that you want now, and notice what thoughts, worries, or fears are coming up around it. So if you are saying, I want to travel this year, and the first thought that comes to mind is, but I don't have the money. We're going to take that thought, I don't have the money, and that is coming from a place of fear and lack. Maybe you don't have it right now, but you don't know what could happen in the future. I mean, every day is a blank slate for something new to happen. So we need to pre-pave or put in front of that next day the good feeling thoughts of what we would want to happen. And we do that by releasing our fears and putting positive statements in place. So the longer, I'm going to teach you something here, the longer you stay in a positive thought, the more positive thoughts join that positive thought. You have to start with 17 seconds. 17 seconds is the rule. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with, let's say, this one fear or worry or doubt that you have. And I'd like for you to close your eyes and imagine that you're standing in front of a pink crystalline net. It's beautiful, it's sparkling, it's woven very tight, and you're going to take that one worry and send that out to that fear fabric and watch it dissolve. So I'm sending my fears and worries away, and it is going into this net and it is being released. It is now leaving my body. And you can back it up with a statement. It feels so good to be free. It feels so good to release that which weighs me down. It feels so good to be light. It feels so good to believe in the power of my creations. It feels so good to know that I can have what I want. It feels so good to be in this beautiful healing space. It feels so good to relax and let go. It feels so good to be free of these negative thoughts that weigh me down. I enjoy knowing I can think whatever I want to create in my life and it will arrive. I enjoy knowing that I have this power of creation within me. I love being this powerful manifester. So I would like you to, from this experience and whatever it is you have on your vision board, on your list that you want, that you choose one action step to help you reach your goal. Just one action step. You don't need to think of the entire process. You know, if you have a big goal, you could take it and break it down. And just that one action of breaking that big goal down into smaller parts is the way that you can take this one step. So, what's one thing that you can do to move closer to one of your goals? Just focus on one thing. And I wish you all the success in the world with your endeavors. For this day of our Jump into Joy, I'd like to encourage you to keep moving toward those ideas that you have and know that they can come to you. It is possible. Everything takes a little bit of time, but things can turn around. Things can happen for you. You are powerful. You are strong. You are resilient. You are creative. And you are creating your life with every thought, word, and deed. So put your vision board together today. Make it a great day. And remember, be nice to yourself. I'm Jackie Joya. If you would like to be one-on-one with me to help you create your plan for 2024, to release your fears, worries, and doubts, to come for a healing session, you can go to my website and I am offering a free 30-minute discovery call to see if we're a good fit to work together. You can check that out on journeyintojoy.com. There's a tab called Book a Session. You can click there, or you can go right to the homepage and sign up for the free session there. I hope that I get to work with you, and again, make it a great day.